Hello everyone and welcome to Year 1 Phonics Lesson 14. We're powering through, aren't we? Let's have a look at yesterday's homework. So yesterday we had a look at Y on the end of a one-syllable word, making the I sound. So remember I asked you to look at each of these words, write the word I, dot the phonemes, and then practice reading them. And then we had a look at this sentence. The sly fox looks at the sky, and I asked you to write the sentence and draw a picture. Did you have a go? I'll show you my picture's fallen off. Let's have a look. Here's a picture. The sly fox looks at the sky. Look, his head's looking up to the sky. I wonder what he's looking at. Did you draw a picture of a sly fox looking at the sky? If you did, maybe you could show it to someone and read the sentence after we finish this lesson. But now it's time for some phonological awareness. So I'd like you to switch your listening ears on, and we're going to manipulate, so change around, beginning sounds and some words again. We'll get some more practice at doing that. So first of all, we're going to say hip. Hip, change to p. Pip. Good job. Say pip, pip, change p to ul. Lip, good job. Say lip, lip, change ul to s. Sip. Say cash, cash, change k to s. Sash. Say sash, sash, change s to m. Mash. Say mash, mash, change to ul. Lash. Say lash, lash, change ul to d. Dash. Great work. We're going to do some rhyming words now. I'm going to say 3 words. I want you to listen carefully, but just say the 2 words that rhyme back to me. So if I said slow mouse house, you'd say mouse house. That's right, you're getting it. Let's have a go. Slow mouse house. Mouse house. Good job. Fake, sing, make. Fake, make. Dart, cart, long. Dart, cart. Good job. Brain, cow, bow. Cow, bow. King, tell, bell. Tell, bell. Glow, blow, big. Glow, blow. Last one. Milk, mug, silk. Milk, silk. Excellent work. Fantastic. Let's have a look at some of the definitions we've been practicing. Let's see if we can say this one together. A phoneme is a single sound in a word. Did you say that with me? If you didn't, you could rewind it and have a practice. A grapheme is a letter or group of letters that represent a single sound. A digraph. A digraph is 2 letters together that represent one single sound. Let's say that together. A digraph is 2 letters together that represent a single sound. Good work. And last but not least, you don't have to repeat this one. Just try and remember it. A homophone is when 2 or more words sound the same but are spelt differently and have different meanings. Okay, good job. Let's have a look at some of the digraphs we've been learning. OY, boy, oi. Double O, book, book. Double O, moon, oo. EA, eat, e. Y, happy, e. Double E, feet, e. OU, house, ow. OW, cow, ow. OW, blow, o. And Y, from yesterday, cry, I. Let's do that one again. Y, cry, I. Great work. Let's practice some of these words. Are we ready? What, have, for, do, here, there, was, some, you, to, said, one, my, and our new word, your. Let's have a look at this word very quickly. Before yesterday, this was a word that we couldn't sound out, but guess what? Now that you've learnt that Y on the end of a one-syllable word makes an I sound, this word isn't even tricky anymore. It's really easy to sound out, isn't it? You say the word with me, my, I, I. It's easy now. Good job. That's why learning to spell is so much fun. We're going to review some of the digraphs we've been looking at over the last few days. So these are the sounds that we're going to be having a look at. We're going to have a look at OW, says ow in cow. Double O in book, o. Double O, moon, oo. OU, house, ow. OW, O, blow. And Y says I at the end of a one-syllable word. Let's have a look at some words using these digraphs. Our first word is hook, hook, hook. I, dry. Good job. Ow, cow. That's our key word. That was an easy one. I, spy. Ow, noun, noun. Soon. I, cry. That's our key word. Town. Let's read this row again. Noun, soon, cry, town. Noun, soon, cry, town. Let's move on to the next row. Groom. Groom. Down. Spry. That's a good word. Book. Groom, down, spry, book. Groom, down, spry, book. Our last row. Frown. Good job. I, remember, my, myself. Sound. And our last word, without. Whew. Let's go with this row again. Frown, myself, sound, without. Frown, myself, sound, without. Good job. Spry. Have you heard that word before? I'd love to show you a spry little dance, but my space is limited, so I can't. But if you're spry, it means you're really sort of springy and energetic and you can jump around and do all sorts of crazy things. I bet you can be spry maybe when you have a break after this lesson. And another word I want to tell you before we move on is this word. This is a really exciting word when we're learning to read and spell. This word is noun. Can you say that with me? Noun. A noun is the word we use to describe words that name something. So table, person, teacher. Words, they're all nouns. Love is a noun. So all of those words, you'll learn more about those as time goes on, but they're just two really important words I wanted you to think about. I'd like you to have a look at these words and see if you can find a word that's something that you might do if you're feeling really sad. I think we've seen a picture of a baby doing this. Have a look in this row. What can you do if you're feeling really sad? Yeah, if you found cry, good job. How about I go up the stairs and then I have to do what to get to the bottom of the stairs? I have to go, have a look in this row. Did you find down? If you did, great reading. If you didn't, you can pause and have a practice and look at these words a bit later. It's time now for you to go and get something to write on and something to write with, and I'm going to make a face ready for you to pause it. Are you ready? Good job. Okay, these are the same sounds that we're going to be practicing with our spelling. So we have O-W, says O. We have double O, says O. We have O-U, says ow in house. And we have Y, says the I sound at the end of a one-syllable word. Let me pop a circle around those. Okay, our first word is show. I'd like to show you how to spell. Can you say show with me? Show, show. Let's sound it out. Sh-o. Can you show me your fingers? Because I don't think I saw them. Sh-o. Good job. Let's sh. It's a digraph. O. Another digraph. Show. You write show on your own at home. Sh. O. Show me how you wrote show. I'm going to show you how I wrote show. If your show looks like my show, give yourselves a tick. Good job. Our next word is book. Say that with me. Book. Book. Remember when we say the B sound, our lips are pressed together. B, O, K. B, B, O, K. Does your book look like my book? If it doesn't, you fix it up, and then when it looks like mine, give yourselves a tick. Our next word is cow. This is our key word again, cow. You say it with me, cow, cow. Get your fingers ready. K, ow. We're going to use this ow for cow, aren't we? We know that already. K, ow. Let's write it. K, ow. Cow. Good job. Give yourselves a tick. Our next word is mouth. Can you say that with me? Mouth. Can you point to your mouth? Mouth. Good work. Let's say the sounds together. Ow. Ow. We're going to use the same ow that we use in house. One thing you might start to notice is this ow sound isn't at the end of words. See how OW is at the end of the word? Cow. But in mouth, we use this one because it's in the middle of the word. You have a go writing mouth at home. We ready? Ow. Mouth. Good job. And our last word is my. My name is Simone. We know we need the Y at the end of a one-syllable word to make the I sound. This is a pretty easy one. I. Can you write my by yourself without my help? You have a go. I'm not going to say, I'm going to whisper it. I. Does your my look like my? If it does, give yourselves a tick. Fantastic work. It's time now for us to look at our new learning for today, and I'm a little bit excited because we're stepping out of our comfort zone and we're going to learn a new term today. This is our new term. This is a trigraph. So when we learned earlier that a digraph is when two letters make one sound, the prefix di means two. The prefix tri means three, like tricycle, triangle, the three sides, three wheels. Guess what? In a trigraph, three letters together represent a single sound. So let's read this together. A trigraph is 3 letters together that represent a single sound. Wow. One more time. A trigraph is 3 letters together that represent a single sound. And if you have a look at my necklace, you might be able to see what our trigraph is today. Let me show you. It's a lot easier to see on these cards. I-G-H. I-G-H, we can't sound it out, but when we put these 3 letters together, they make a new sound, and the sound is I. I-G-H, light, I. Can you say that with me? I-G-H, light, I. One more time. I-G-H, light, I. Now it's very, very important that you have a go with your sky writing to practice this trigraph. Are we ready? I-G-H says I. I-G-H says I. I-G-H says I. Great work. Let's have a listen to some words that have this I sound in them. We're going to do some Kung Fu blending. So, jump up on your feet. Time to be spry. Are we ready? Our first word is high. High. I. High. Night. Night. It. Night. Right. Right. It. Right. Light. Light. It. Light. And our last word is bright. Bright. It. Bright. Good job. How did you go with those words? They were good, weren't they? Let's have a look at some words that have this spelling in them. They look tricky, but when you know the secret, they're not that tricky at all. Let's get a different colour. I'm going to try a blue marker today. Let's have a look at our first word. I. I. Sigh. Can you do a big sigh for me? We ready? Good job. Okay. I. Sigh. I. Thigh. Tight. I. High. Sigh. Tight. High. Sigh. Thigh. Tight. High. Fight. It. Light. It. Might. It. Right. Together. Fight. Light. Might. Right. Faster. Fight. Light. Might. Right. Great reading. Bright. 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 Oh, you gave me a fright for a minute. I forgot you were there. Let's say that one together. Bright. No, you didn't really scare me. I was tricking that time. Next word. It. Whoa, a long one. But look, it. It's only 3 sounds. Light. What kind of light? Sunlight. Excellent. Mid. It. Another long word. Night. Midnight. Let's read those words together. Bright. Bright. Fright. sunlight, midnight. Bright, fright, sunlight, midnight. Good job. I would like you to find a word that means, oh, it's really late at night. The middle of the night is another thing people call it. Sometimes on New Year's Eve, people stay up until this time, 12 o'clock in the middle of the night. Do you know a word that means the same as the middle of the night? Let's have a look in this row. Got a hint, haven't we? Because it's got night in it. Did you think of midnight? If you did, good job. That's absolutely excellent. The next word I'm going to do is when you just can't reach something. It's been put on a top shelf and as much as you reach, you just can't reach it because it's too... Have a look in the first row. It's too tight. No. Did I try and trick you? Did try and trick you. It's too high. Did you get high? If you did, give yourselves a big woohoo. Well done. It's time now for you to go and get something to write. Or get your pen or your pencil from next to you and let's do some spelling words with the IGH sound. Let's get ready. At the top of your page, I'd like you to write IGH and say it with me like this. Are you ready? So you have a listen first. Just watch. IGH says I. Can we do that together? IGH says I. Good work. So our first word is when something's too high up on the shelf and we can't reach it, it's too high. You got it. Let's say high together. High, high, I. I. You have a go at writing high at home. Oh. Hi. I went a little bit below the line, didn't I? I hope you didn't do that. I'm going to stop there for a really quick second because do you remember our word homophone? So if I see someone and I say, hi, how are you? It's a different spelling. We would just write it like that. Hi. But this high means when something's up really high. Let's have a look. Our next word is night. Night. Say it with me. Night. Night. Phoneme fingers. Let's see them. I, t. I, t. You have a go at writing night at home. I, t. Night. If your night looks like my night, give yourselves a tick. Fantastic work. Our next word is light. Light. Say it with me. Light. I-t. Oh, there's a couple of people, I can't see your fingers. Can you get your fingers for me? That's better. I-t. 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 Does your light look like my light? Give yourselves a tick. Our last word. Let out a big sigh. Let's write the word sigh. Are we ready? S-I. Say it with me. Sigh, sigh, s-I. Let's go. S-I. You have a go writing sigh. S-I. Good job. If your sigh looks like mine, give yourselves a tick. Fantastic work. We've got some fluency passages now, so we're going to read these together and practice our IGH spelling. Let's have a look. On. B-r-i-t. Bright. On bright. S-a-n-e. Remember why at the end of a two-syllable word makes the E sound. Let's have a listen. Sunny. Two syllables. On bright, sunny days, we, might, a, play. On bright, sunny days we might play. Good job. Let's read that as if we're feeling really happy because it's a bright sunny day and we might get to play. You ready? On bright sunny days we might play. Can you read that with me like that? On bright sunny days we might play. Great reading. We've got another sentence here. Let's have a read of this one together as well. I'm very proud of your reading and I'm proud of how hard you're trying with our new learning. At night, night. At night, I sleep. At night, I sleep with a, here's our digraph again, trigraph again. Bright, bright, light, on. Let's have another read slowly together. At night, I sleep with a bright light on. You have a listen. I'm going to read the sentence as if I were reading it in a book. At night, I sleep with a bright light on. At night, I sleep with a bright light on. One more time. At night, I sleep with a bright light on. How did you go? I hope you don't sleep with a bright light on. I think it would drive me crazy. I need a nice dark room when I go to sleep. It's time for some dictation. Can you grab something to write with and something to write on? And I'll tell you what the sentence is. Our sentence is, I can see a bright light high in the sky. Can you pretend you're looking up in the sky? There's a bright light high in the sky. Good job. Let's listen to the sentence again. I can see a bright light high in the sky. Let's count the words. I can see a bright light high in the sky. Do you know what? That's our longest sentence yet, year ones. Fantastic. Are you excited? I'm a bit excited. Okay, we ready? Who can see a bright light high in the sky? I can. When we write a sentence, remember I always is a capital, but because it's the start of our sentence, it needs to be a capital too. I can see. I can see. See. What can I see? I can see a bright light. I can see a bright. This is our new IGH. Bright. I can see a bright. Bright what? Bright light. Light. Bright light. Where? High in the sky. High. 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 In the sky. Now this is tricky. This is our other way of spelling I at the end of a one-syllable word. I. Sky. How do you know if it's a Y or an IGH? We have to learn it and we can ask people. If they say it's the I in light, then we know it's an IGH. If they say it's the I in cry, then we know it's a Y. Let's read the sentence together. I can see a bright light high in the sky. You read that with me? I can see a bright light high in the sky. Fantastic writing. So today we learnt a new word, trigraph. A trigraph is when 3 letters together represent one sound. So let's have a practice of our trigraph. We ready? We'll do some skywriting. Get your skywriting fingers ready. I, G, H says I. I, G, H says I. I, G, H says I. We always do that 3 times because 3 times is the magic number. Let's have a look at some homework for you to do once you've finished. But like I've said before, if you want to watch any parts of these videos again for extra practice, you can. And here's some homework. I'd like you to have a look at each of these words which have our IGH in them. I'd like you to write the word I. Then I'd like you to dot dash them. Dot, big dash under our trigraph. I'd like you to do that for all of these words and practice reading them. If you could read them to someone at home, that would be fantastic. Over here we have our sentence. At night, I sleep with a bright light on. I'd like you to write that sentence and then draw a picture and show me tomorrow. So fantastic learning today. You're all wonderful. I'll see you later, alligator.